For those thinking about taking a weekend getaway to Missoula, there's something new for you to try. An AMC Theater with a diner is opening up in the new Southgate Mall 9 this coming week. Dennis Bragg gives us a sneak peek.
If you're a fan of architecture like me, you've been itching to see the inside of the new theater at Southgate Mall ever since construction started over a year ago. Put quite simply, it's gorgeous, and there's nothing else like it in the region.
You look at the lobby, it does what it what the objective was, to kind of feel like it was part of the town. Way back in the early days, you can look at the lobby, it's very beautiful. You can look at the mountains, and you've got the fireplace behind me. So I think it kind of incorporates, the Missoula, beautiful scenery into the lobby area.
But in today's competitive entertainment market, you can't bring just any theater online. The Southgate Mall 9 is one of the AMC Dining Theaters. In fact, the first one in the Inland Northwest. As
a company, as AMC, we're very excited that we bring in this new concept to Missoula. Especially the dine-in concept, where someone could come in, see a movie, get a dinner, and it's the whole package that they're going to get by coming here.
As someone who's been going to films my entire life, I never imagined a time when you'd be able to have all of this, the entertainment and the great eats, all under one roof. I mean, look at this. Whether you have chicken or one of the signature burgers or a more healthy option, dinner and a movie has a whole new meaning now in Missoula.
Where is all that scrumptious food coming from? Behind the lobby is a complete full-service restaurant kitchen where a trained food service staff are whipping up the sweet and savory stuff you've never had in a movie theater. When you kick back in the recliners in the auditoriums, you can hit the call button and a server comes right to you, customizing your order on the tablet, which is sent directly to the kitchen. Need a refill on your Coke? They've got the full assortment of drinks, and yes, popcorn too.
When the guest comes in, they could reserve, their tickets online, so they could pick already, their seats, before they even come to the theater. Then once they come in, they're going to have a full bar where they could get beer and wine. We're going to have a lot of local craft beers, and then once they proceed into the auditorium, they're going to have a server for the whole portion of the movie.
And the movies are going to look great with laser projection and the latest sound, whether you settle into the smallest 60-seat theater or the 250-seat auditorium with its wall-to-wall screen.
Back when I started in the company, it was the 35-millimeter projectors and the old IMAX 70-millimeter. To now, it's all digital and it's state-of-the-art. The sound is much clearer, and now we're having you could have dinner and see a movie at the same time. So it's very exciting for our industry.
And when I showed my wife the video and said it's too bad they didn't have this when we were dating, she started dropping hints about next week. Think she was trying to tell me something? Dennis Bragg, MTN News, Missoula.